A church in the heart of Northwest D.C. is still making history. A Catholic church that survived slavery, segregation, and silence is highlighting African-American figures tied to faith on a path towards sainthood. John Gonzalez takes us inside St. Augustine, the mother church of Black Catholics in Washington.
The canonization process for the Catholic Church could take years, sometimes generations. But for the community here at St. Augustine Catholic Church in Northwest D.C., the legacy of the Saintly Seven is already holy ground.
Jesus had taken the wine, he said.
On a quiet block in Northwest stands a church built by people who were never meant to have one. St. Augustine Catholic Church, founded by free and enslaved Black Catholics over 160 years ago, has long been a place of worship and resistance.
Today, there's no Black American canonized saints, and yet there are, if you read the history of Black Catholics in the United States, much of it reads like a martyrology.
In pews once built by the enslaved and classrooms shaped by their faith, a new generation is learning that holiness can look like them.
Some people, like the Saintly Seven, almost half of them were in slavery. They escaped, and then they ended up being priests and serving God.
Today, that legacy lives on through the Saintly Seven, 7 Black Americans on the road to Catholic sainthood, most with ties to the D.C. Church. The history isn't just about the past, it's personal.
Mother Lang founded the Oblate Sisters of Providence, the first religious women of color. They came in 1908 when our school reopened.
This Black History Month, churches are sharing these stories through prayer and a new film, A Place at the Table, African Americans on the Path to Sainthood.
A priest by the name of Michael Weiss found out that certain of his parishioners were attending Tolton's masses. In no uncertain terms, he would inform these white parishioners and other whites in town to stay away from that using the N-word church and that N-word priest.
You have Father Augustine Tolton. In 1889, when we had the first Black Catholic Congress, he did the opening Mass.
Brothers and sisters in Christ.
Here at St. Augustine, the story isn't just about who they were, it's about who comes next.
Sister Thea Bowman, one of the more recent ones, leading song and preaching. Martin DePorres Ward actually came to D.C. and actually was a parishioner here.
Their lives span centuries, priests, sisters, missionaries, educators, shaping community itself.
Oh, it's wonderful, it's sustaining. We have our own heroes. They don't have to be superstars or rock stars or rappers or football stars, but these are people who gave of their lives, and we can follow in their footsteps.
We want the whole church to benefit from their witness so that they can really be a source of hope, again, not just for Black Catholics, but for the Church Universal.
In Northwest Washington, John Gonzalez, 7 News.